Hi everyone, welcome back to Java coding series. Today we will solve a very common logic problem, finding the largest of two numbers. So let's see the problem statement here. Take two numbers as input, compare them and print the largest number. Okay, so let's see how to do this. So how to find largest of two numbers given, for example a and b. So let's take example, let's say a is 5 and b is some 2, where now a should be the result, right? For example, checking a is greater than b. This will give true if a is greater than b. So for example, in this case, if 5 is greater than 2, if it's true, then a is greater. So let's take one more example here, if a is greater than b. Let's take the second example as maybe 6 and 9 here. So 6 is greater than 9, right? This gives you false here. If this is false, then b is greater, right? So in this case, we can use relational operator greater than. If a is greater than b condition, then a is the greater number. If this is false, it comes to else, where in this case b is greater, else statement. So let's convert this into a working code. To take inputs from the user, we can use import scanner class java.util.scanner class, and the second step will be creating a class and a main method, and inside this creating a scanner object. And let's take input from the user a and b. So let's print enter first number and say int a equal to scanner dot next int, and same with enter second number now, because we need two new numbers to compare, right? A and b. Enter second number, and now int b equal to the same object, next int here. Okay, let's close this. Now we got inputs from user. Let's compare it now by adding the if condition with relational operator. So like we discussed, if a is greater than b, then a is greater, like largest number is a. Okay, else let's copy paste it, and largest number is b here. Okay, now let's check by running this. Yeah, enter the first number, say 10, enter the second number 4, and largest number is 10 here. Okay, now let's try with b as largest number. Maybe first number as 20 and second number as 44, and it says larger number is 44 here. So this is how we check largest of two numbers. Now let's see the edge case scenario. What happens if both numbers are equal here? Let's try it out. I'll enter 5 and again 5, and largest number is 5, but it's not the right case, right? We cannot say 5 is larger than 5, they both are equal. So this is coming from the else block here, because if this condition, right, it checks for 5 is greater than 5 here, right? It returns false because this 5 is not greater than 5, so it automatically goes to the else block, and there's no condition here So it prints larger number is the second number always. So let's handle this edge case where if two numbers are equal. To do this, we need to add one more if else statement. So if A is greater than B, then the largest number is A here. The same way you also have to check the other way around. For example, else if only B is greater than A, then you print B as the output. Okay, now let's run this and give the same number 3 and 3. So in this case nothing is printed because if A is greater than B, A is greater, yes. If B is greater than A, B is greater, yes. Now comes to the else part where if both are not true, then there will be an else statement which handles the edge case scenario, which is equals. Both numbers are equal. Okay, now let's run this and check quickly. 45 and 45 again, both are equal. So this handles all possible cases clearly. So after writing our logic, always try with all possible cases. Now let's also try with negative numbers here. Okay, so -2 and then I'll give 2 here. So 2 should be the greater number, right? So this is how you have to check negative cases or zero edge numbers, etc. Now, so let's see some alternative approach using ternary operator. Here you can just say int largest equal to if A is greater than B and question mark A and add a colon and B. Okay, and we can print the largest number. Here also we can add one more condition saying if it's equal to. See here, instead of printing all the statements here, you can even try something like largest equal to A and largest equal to B here, and no need to print these statements here. So in this case, no, only if A or B is largest, it will print the largest number as largest. Otherwise, it will come to else block and print this both are equal. Okay. Now in interviews, this is very common beginner interview questions. So they check only the clear logic and whether you handle all the corner cases like equal or negative and correct comparison usages. Okay. So what if we had 3 numbers here? So think about it and try to solve yourself. We will solve that in the next episode. Let's do a quick recap here. So today we learned how to compare 2 numbers and how to handle the equal case and also alternative approach like using ternary operator, etc. In the next coding episode, we will find the largest among 3 numbers which requires slightly deeper thinking. For more such videos, do subscribe to PrepLoop channel, and thanks for watching.